to get behind change. You know,
Yes.
it's not
Yes.
like a lot of people struggle with change, me being one as well. So how do you help people through that from an interim leadership point of view?
Okay, that's a very good question. To be honest, although we are consultants and we've got a Big Four background, the two of us, we have spent a large portion of our career as well operationally leading teams, and indeed operationally leading clients' teams and the consulting teams at the same time. Change is very, very difficult. Everybody on a global basis has been experiencing it for the last 12 months. My own approach to change is very, very simple. If I'm sent in to run on an interim basis a shared service center for a client, or one in order to help it go live, or to turn around one, you lead from the front. The client staff should see you all of the time. So communication is very, very important. We're experimenting here with a method of communication in order to put our message across. But you do two things. You stand up in front of your client and in front of your staff in order to tell them everything that's going on that they need to know, keep them involved in the entire journey, and you also stand up for them. Because the one important thing when it comes to putting a shared service center live is there's always a little tug. There's a little fight that goes on between the business unit finance teams and the shared services finance teams. And there's a little bit when you go through implementation that, to be honest with you, a lot of things can go wrong. And there's a little downturn in service delivery for the first 2 or 3 months or so. But you want to be really clear that you're pulling them up out of that, keeping the team motivated, keeping the team engaged, and moving through that. and even as we go through the interview, as we're speaking, we face the challenge that absolutely every single team member we've dealt with has. One of the kids is going to interrupt the interview, and that's perfectly okay, because when we're working with clients, they face exactly the same challenges as you just did there, Wendy. That's cool. That's the real world. It couldn't be a better interview otherwise.
Thanks, Michael.